Hi, it's another bag review from me, this time the Powakaddy range for 2022. I've got most of them here. I had all of them until yesterday and then I sold one of them, so that was a wee bit annoying. It's a wee bit of a novelty selling something. Usually the stuff I have in, like, just get these bags in is because they look nice in the shop and it's almost like having furniture. But on this occasion, I actually sold something just before I was about to do a review, such as sort of sod's law really. But anyway, it was the slightly cheaper one. It was the X Lite, which comes in at £120 and is kind of just below the DLX Lite. If we take a look at the range as a whole, right, there's the DLX Lite is coming in at £149. Then you move up to the premium edition. So you've got the DLX Lite at £149, you've got the premium edition at, comes in about £209 most places, and you've got the premium Tec, which is about the same price, and then you've got the waterproof Dri Tec, which is about £129 or something. So, I mean, they're a good range of bags, but what do they all do? What's the difference? You know, and which one should you buy, really, is what I'm going to try and talk about in this one. Start with the DLX Lite edition, which is not the range starter. Remember, I sold the range starter. Freak moment, somebody came in and actually bought something out of the shop. Now it leaves me with just the DLX Lite. So if we take a look at that, it is, DLX Lite comes in with a 14-way divider top. DLX Lite does have actually a putter well in here. It's outside the bag, you get that on some of the bags. It's just for the massive grips that you get on putters these days. It takes up a huge amount of space in the top, so they sometimes position it on the outside of the bag. So you're not trying to ram it into that one. So 14-way divider, 11 pockets on this one, and 2.7 kilograms. I mean, 2.7 kilograms feels really quite light. It's got a good grab handle system under here for putting it into the boot, so that's easy enough. In terms of the pockets, the one at the top here, good bit of space in that. Nothing's going to fall out the sides. You've also just got a little slot pocket there for putting stuff in. And this one at the front is insulated, so that is no problem getting bits and pieces into that. Drinks and everything looks like it would fit no problem. This bottom bit's got a little bit of insulation in it as well. I don't quite know what that achieves because it's not all round. Or is it all round? It is all round. These are both insulated. You can get more hot and cold drinks than you can shake a stick at in there. You could have hot stuff in there. You could have sort of soup already and hot rolls, bacon rolls wrapped in foil, and then you could have cold drinks in that section. So you could absolutely go to town on stuff that you can take in there that you could keep hot or cold. That is a little side pocket for possibly gloves and things like that. And a little neck pocket there which fits a bottle in, no bother. This is quite good in that this bag is not waterproof, right? But this pocket here is called a dry pocket. And that is good obviously for putting in your wallet and your phone and stuff like that. If it starts pouring with rain, you've got somewhere in there, you're not panicking about it getting soaked and ruined. So that's on both sides, which is pretty generous of them. So that's got like a waterproof zip bit and is largely waterproof in there. I think it says water resistant, but I think actually that would do a pretty good job. And then that's a little extra side pocket there. You've got actually tons of space in here. There's a little zip inside. If you ever wondered what that is, a little zip within the pocket, that's so you can get into the middle of your bag if you drop something down it instead of tipping it upside down, which is what I normally do. Everything falls out. Does that say glove? In what way is that for your glove? Usually there's like a wee Velcro patch to stick your glove. Oh, there's a Velcro patch there, but the glove section's here. So how long did that take me to work out? A few seconds. So I could have just maybe had the glove bit there. Anyway, and stick the glove on there, and you know my thoughts on that in other videos that I'm not so sure that's a vital component of a bag anyway. A strap at the back with a carry handle as well if you want to put that in. In terms of putting it on a trolley and all the rest of it, it's got nothing really to hold it in place. So sometimes there's like a little strap you can go through or under. That would be maybe the only thing here. I mean, it'll sit, I'm sure it'll sit absolutely fine on a trolley. And I'll probably show that in some other video if I can be bothered putting that on. Umbrella goes through there and down out here through the bottom, so that's quite neat. That would be maybe the only thing. I like to have something that goes under here that absolutely secures the bag so it can never fall out, but that doesn't seem to have it. I'm sure it would work really well. In fact, that would stop it coming off anyway if it slipped away up there. They've got this key lock system on the back, they call it, on the bottom they call it, which just slots into virtually any trolley, either motorised or otherwise, really well, and stops it swiveling around. I mean, there's only so much you can do with the bag, but it is nice and light, and it's got the dry pockets, and it's got a lot of space. I do like it. I think it's a well thought out bag. I think generally Powakaddy do a good job with bags. You know, it's like they are listening to feedback from customers over the years, and they've modified things and improved them every year just to make them that bit better. And really find a lot of fault with that. So, good bag. And finally, the DLX comes in 4 colours. So we're on to the premium edition, which is officially slightly cheaper than that, although they seem to sell at the same price on the internet. Not waterproof again, sort of part vinyl, part nylon. Premium edition's got 12 pockets, so it's one up on the previous bag. It does have the waterproof dry pocket at both sides. It's 3.2 kilograms, so the other one was 2.7. You do notice it's a bit heavier and a bit bulkier feeling. So pockets at the front here, insulated, massive, absolutely massive. Drinks holders at both sides there, a little bit tight to get in, not as generously. And then this one feels tight getting into that. I mean, it's a good pocket once it's open. It's slightly fiddly to get them. It's not that bad. And then this one at the top, just another extra wee pocket for however you want to do it. There's no rules for this, by the way. If something says it's for something, I mean, it does say balls, but I mean, you're not stuck to it. It's not like a bag police going around sort of checking up on people. Whoa, hang on a minute. You haven't got balls in there. What does that say there? Balls. 6 and balls in there, mate. That's not how it works. You're allowed, officially, take this from me, to put stuff wherever you want in a bag, all right? And nobody can laugh at you. Okay, so I'd put teas in there, I'd put balls and stuff in there, and then, I don't know, but it's a free world, you do what you like. And bag tag thing, another putter well on the outside there, so big putters can go in there. Lots of space in this one, you can keep cardboard and all sorts in there, you know, folded up cardboard boxes if you want, whatever you want. And that's a strap in there. I didn't even realise that they kept. That's quite a strange thing to do. Not put the strap in the bag. Anyway, these all have hoods, by the way. I've said this before. Don't ever go running back into the shop saying you can't find it, because there is one, always. Like all the time I've worked in golf, I don't think there's ever been a hood not in a bag. Sometimes you can't see it and you'll feel it and think that's just a pocket, but it isn't, it's a hood. Outside pocket in here as well. It's a 14-way divider with a putter well on the outside. Pretty much the same arrangement in terms of pockets, although it says it's got 12 and that's got 11. The other one, I didn't feel like I was being shortchanged here. This just has a slightly more solid premium feel about it, hence the premium edition name. For the massive jump in price from 149 or thereabouts to 209, you've got to like the look of that to be going down that road. 4 colours in the premium edition as well. Premium Tec. This is where it gets to the stage where I sort of think to myself, have they overdone how many models they've got here? You know, have they gone one model too far here? Because this is just virtually the same price. I mean, you look online, they are the same price, but it's a different arrangement of pockets. You've actually got 13 pockets, so another one, and it is now 3.6 kilograms, so it's got even more weight in it, and it does feel quite heavy. Like with that, without any clubs in it, already feels quite heavy, and if you put stuff in it, it's going to be a ton weight. I don't know what it'll weigh with a full set of clubs in there. You could maybe use it as some sort of gym work. You could fill it, you could buy this with the knowledge that you're going to stand in your house at night and do that sort of thing. You know, and actually work out. Get sort of weights bench down and start lifting this above your head. Anti-flex walls, apparently. So that doesn't flex. I don't know why they're so proud of that. But that's what it is. Water resistant pockets on the side. Again, that is a good, this is not waterproof again, but this is like a vinyl. So I would say of all the ones that are not waterproof, this is the most waterproof, this vinyl material. It is solid, it feels nice. That's a good pocket, I like that with a magnet. Always like a magnet pocket. This one, yeah, good. Lots of space. This has got to be insulated again. Again, you can get meal for about 4 people in there. You get a roast chicken, vegetables, all the rest of it, all the trimmings in there, and keep it nice and warm for out in the course. You should actually think about selling these in camping shops, to be honest. There's that much insulated space in the bag. A little pocket there. This would be like a glove pocket at the side. Water pocket in there. And then this has finally got the thing where you can put the strap for a trolley or a buggy or a ride-on cart. But that stops it from falling out once the thing goes through there. But I don't know how easy that is to do. I'll maybe add in the video while I'm sort of prattling on about this, showing me struggling getting the thing through. Because it does feel like it's going to be quite tight because of its anti-flex walls. There's an umbrella goes through there, and because it's anti-flex, I'd probably have to work quite hard to get that through there. That's not fair, me saying that's anti-flex and that's going to be hard to get through. That's fine, it's fine. It feels quite solid. This thing feels like it's built like, a bit like a tour bag, but it's got the arrangement of a nice, straightforward, sensible trolley bag. So this is a 14-way divider on top and the putter well at the side as well. What's that for? Pens. All right. Has that got a glove thing on it? Yeah, double glove thing. I think if I was spending $209, I'd get that one over the premium Tec because it's got one more pocket. I like that. That's nice. And the pockets just feel a wee bit better, bigger, easier to get into. Like, yeah, if you're wondering about getting the two between these two, I'd go for premium Tec, as long as it's the same price. And then finally, Dri Tec, which is Powakaddy's waterproof bag. As I said, $229. It's a pretty bog standard waterproof bag. It feels a lot lighter. It's only 2.3 kilograms, which is pretty much the lightest bag they do. I think the X Lite, the one I sold yesterday, is, I don't actually have, oh, it's 2.3, it's the same as the X Lite. So that's the benefit of waterproof bags, is they are really light. I would say though, like my experience with them is they don't tend to last as long as something like that. So if you're sort of swithering and you think, I want a bag, I don't want to be in and to break on it really quickly, but I'm not that bothered about how waterproof it is, then get something more like that because they don't seem to break. The nature of these zips, the way that they have to be for them to be waterproof, you only get one zip going across, because if they add two, then it would be that there'd be a gap, so water would get in. So you can't really do that. You only have one zip going across. And just the way they are, they sometimes sort of catch, and you're putting quite a lot of strain on moving that back before you can see the material moving. Just bear that in mind, you know, be careful with your zips with a waterproof bag. Don't ram them open and closed. But fully expect that probably over time they're not going to last quite as long as the other ones in that PVC or that other nylon material. Anyway, on with the pockets. It's got 14-way divider with a putter well. Where's the putter well? All right, that bit. It's not on the outside, obviously, it's just in here. 5 colours, hydrostatic rated fabric, 10,000 millimetres, 4 times better than most. That means anything to you. So this is massive cool pocket again, or warm pocket, whatever you want to do. Do you think anybody keeps things hot? I suppose in Scotland you would maybe want a hot drink, but if you're going to take a flask out, it's probably going to be in one of those thermal flasks anyway, so it's very irrelevant. It's mostly for keeping things cold. Next pocket up, pretty good. Wee slot pocket there. I don't know if that will fill with water or not. No, it's kind of mesh there, so it won't have thought of everything. And then this is again a similar pocket. So pretty good space in there. Umbrella goes through there. Side pocket's quite big. Ample room for keeping cardboard in there. Probably some Oh no, I got it out of that one. And then a hood on the top. How does the hood go on? Is it any good? Let's just see, sort of test this out and how good this is and how easy it is to work out. No preparation at all, just seen it for the first time. That's, I would say that probably goes around there. And that goes around there. And then these oh no, it's like a Velcro thing. You use the glove thing. Oh, that's quite ingenious. They've used doubled the glove thing up so you can use it with the hood. They're just thinking when it's raining you're not going to stick your glove on there, which is a good point, you're not. So that's it seemed pretty easy and that's pretty good. Seems a good hood. Good pocket there at the side, sort of furry inside, a soft feel. See, you got to watch, it's easy to pull at the zips here and be ham-fisted and rip it and then come in and say, oh, my zips have gone, my zips have gone. You know, and you just needed to be a wee bit more careful with it. Good bag. I mean, if I'm saying, how many colours in that? 5 colours. Oh, that's good. Yeah, nice waterproof bag and not that expensive either when you consider some of the cost of some of these things, an absolute arm and a leg. So that's not too bad. Yeah, good value waterproof bag that actually. Glad I bought that. So to recap, I would say, what's my favourite? You know, if I was actually buying a bag myself and I played a lot of golf in another sort of dimension, this would be, how bothered about being waterproof am I? I don't know, something about that I quite like, but I think it would just be an absolute ton weight is the only thing. If you're not bothered about, if you're strong, if you're particularly strong, that would be a good bag. And then that's not a bad design, but something about the way the pockets open and not loving. I would say that this is your best value bag, 149. It's got virtually as much space as the others. I know it's not quite the same, but it feels like usable space that you actually need. This has got tons. And if you don't mind the look of it, and there are other colours, that's probably as good as it needs to be. In terms of waterproof bags, then that is a very good one. So yeah, I think it's probably this one, the DLX Lite edition, that I would probably recommend the most. But having said that, the others are good. It's just that the price of those at $209, you're starting to get into waterproof territory, and they're not waterproof, so they're kind of in a difficult position there. So it is, you would have to really like the look of those, I think. But overall, good range of bags, and the one that I sold yesterday is very good as well. It's just a sort of smaller, simpler version of that one, and it doesn't have a dry pocket, and it's a wee bit lighter. I think the dry pocket's a good thing to have, you know, even if you're not going down the waterproof route. Hopefully that's enough for you, enough information for you there to make an informed decision on what Powakaddy bag is best. If you've got any questions about them, any stuff that I've left out, then just put that in the comments and I'll get back to you. Once again, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed already and you've actually made it to the end of this video, which is seriously well done, then subscribe as well. And thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one.